Welcome to CHS TV production of Lions football. Tonight, the CHS Lions are in their second game of the playoffs against the Andover Golden Warriors.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to George Simone Alumni Stadium on finally a football night in November. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo getting ready to bring you Act 2, Chelmsford High School versus Andover High School. Neither team is left in the playoff system with a chance to go to Gillette, so this should be an interesting football game. The Lions lost the first one, high-scoring affair, 49-37, so you might expect some points might go up on the board tonight. How are Andover's offense high-powered?
High-powered, very athletic. The E.J. Perry, the quarterback, the tight end, their slot receiver, a tight end, is very good. They've lost their best running back, but I don't think it's going to slow Andover down. On the other hand, I think the Lions, they're coming off a tough loss with St. John's, and who knows what's going to happen tonight. Wind could be a factor, and Yogi Berra, deja vu all over again.
Absolutely, and Rob, how he alluded to it, tough week last week. The Lions are really banged up. Psychologically, this is going to be a test.
Yeah, we were very pleased, I think, thinking that we're going to play for pride and play for record, and we're going to go against an Andover so we get some retribution. They had one more score last time we played. It was a tough loss to St. John's. It was a physically tough. You'll see it's a lot of new names out there tonight, and that's going to be something Chelmsford is going to have to overcome.
It's going to be a difficult time for the defense, but we have some faith in them. We have an interview to start tonight with one of the Lion coaches who works with the Lions backs and receivers, Mike Bernazani, who has been with the program for quite a number of years, and Mike does an excellent job. He's a great guy, works upstairs in the press box during game time. Let's listen to Mike Bernazani. For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, very happy to have as my guest this afternoon. Mike Bernazani, coach Chelmsford Lions, works a lot with the offense and some with the defense as well. Mike, we had a tough week last Saturday at St. John's Prep, weather-related, very good football team. What's the state of mind of Chelmsford going into Andover?
Well, we know that we can play with the best in the league. I think we proved that against the guys from Central, and it's the same kind of football team. They draw from 30 or so communities, so we know we can play with the best. We had a good look at Andover before, and I think we fixed a few things that we needed to fix, and we're ready to go moving forward. The kids are all pretty positive.
And what do we have to do tonight to beat them?
I think really just stay with our game plan, stay with the basics and the fundamentals that work. All comes down to blocking and tackling, and I think we had a couple of mishaps the last go around, and I think the kids are ready to go this time. I think we're amped up, and I think they're ready to be successful.
Mike, you're a credit to the coaching staff, a credit to the school system, and the young guys out here and young ladies are really privileged to have you work with them, and I want to wish you a lot of luck tonight, and let's bring home that W.
Sounds great. Thanks very much, Bruce.
You're very welcome. For CHS TV, Mike Bernazani and Bruce Byam. Welcome back once again. We were just commenting during the interview with Mike that the people are staying where it's warm and cozy, maybe watching us.
I hope so.
And Rob, I think we'll certainly try to get this game started as soon as possible. We have an interview with Grace Gearhart. Just talk about Grace for a second.
I first got to coach her when she started with the program, and her nickname was Amazing. And it's truly, I've seen a few girls try out for Chelmsford High. They never lasted 4 years, and she plays. She goes out. She's been playing at JVA level, and I think I've seen her a couple times in varsity games. Right. It's one of the toughest kids, pound for pound, I've ever seen. So this should be a great interview.
She is a great young lady, and certainly our most enjoyable from a beautification standpoint. Let's listen to Grace. For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, very happy to have as my guest Grace Gearhart, wide receiver, Chelmsford Lions, and you can see she is by far the prettiest guest that we have had all year long. You have been a 4-year football player. I know you've talked about this a long time, many times, about being a young lady doing this. Why?
I've always loved football, and ever since I was 5 years old, I wanted to play, and they didn't let me play until I was 7. And I've just always loved it. I can't tell you what drew me towards it.
What makes it fun?
The thing that makes football fun is just I love the competition of it, and I love the family aspect of it. As I've said before, is I just love, every day they always call us brothers, and sometimes they call me a sister, sometimes they call me a brother.
Kate, any negatives?
Really not any negatives, to be honest.
And Kate, does this conclude your football career? I know you've talked in previous times about maybe later on.
I don't think this concludes my football career. I would like to join the Women's Football League.
It's your credit to the program just to go through what you go through week in and week out. It's terrific, and I compliment you sincerely.
Thank you.
For CHS TV, Grace Gearhart, Bruce Byam. I know you enjoyed listening to Grace, as I did enjoy interviewing her. She's a wonderful young lady, and we wish her the best in what she decides to do. Howie, our second interview is with Joe Rosano, and who has done an excellent job both ways.
Does an excellent job on offense. The offensive line, one of the anchors, has a real love for the game and really likes to stick his nose in there. And you need that from an offensive player. And on the defensive side, Rob has probably seen him more than I have during practice. But I think that, again, he's an anchor for both offense and defense. It's about the best I can say. And Joe loves the game, and I think you'll enjoy the interview. Before we do that, let's go to Joe. Who's going to win? That's our famous spot.
We don't tell each other before this, and we talked after we gave our predictions quietly to who takes them, and we talk afterwards. I think they're going to be surprised that we never talked beforehand. But I think it's tough for any team to play at a high school level and beat someone twice. So I am going to go with Chelmsford, even though they have a lot to overcome. I think it's going to be real close. It's going to be one of those things, whoever scores last perhaps. So I'm picking Chelmsford 29 and Andover 28.
And Howie?
I went with the Lions as well. You can't go with Rob's close prediction, but I don't think a team can lose twice to an opponent. And I went Lions 28, Andover 21.
And I stuck with the status quo. I think it has to be an upset. Andover is favored. The Lions have to play a really perfect football game, I think. Has to be a perfect storm. The Lions are going to win this one 28-26. Let's go to Joey's interview. We'll be back after that with our kickoff. Stay with us, stay warm, have a nice cup of cocoa, and we'll be right back with you. For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, happy to have with me Joe Rosano, offensive lineman, defensive lineman, Chelmsford High School Lions. Joe, you've had a terrific season on both sides of the ball. If you had to pick one, Joe, which one would it be?
It's kind of hard to choose. I like both equally as well. Both of the coaches, Sal and G, are really great guys, and I just love playing for them and just going out there with both D-line and O-line, just doing the best I can, helping the team win.
Let's lead right into Andover. What do you expect tonight, actually?
I expect our team to come out, and I expect us to fight hard. I mean, we don't need any getting pumped up. We don't need any of that. We're already all excited, all ready to go, and I fully expect my team to come out and just get the win against Andover.
You are a real credit, a real positive attitude, Joe. And lastly, what's in store for next year?
I feel like next year the future for team's a little bright. I mean, we do have some kids going different positions. We have kids moving to positions they haven't played before, but I feel like in general this team's always good. This coaching staff's always been good, and I feel like they're going to go out and we're going to have a good season next year too.
For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, Joe Rosano.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all working with United Way for a million little reasons. The kids of our communities, to ensure their academic success all the way to graduation day. You see, it takes about 12 years to create a graduate, but it takes the same time to create a dropout. And the difference between a kid becoming one or the other could be a professional athlete, or it could be you. Studies showed the earlier we get to kids, the better their chances. So become a United Way volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor, and make a difference in the life of a child, for the life of that child.
Give. Advocate.
Volunteer. Live united. Join your favorite NFL players. Take the pledge. Go to unitedway.org.
Excuse me, math teachers? Got the results of the recent math assessment. Did really well. Really well. Really proud of you guys. Did have a question though. Noticed some issues with right triangles. Wondering if you can put your heads together and maybe come up with some new ways of teaching things about trigonometry.
Alright, so we're gonna work on trig functions. What can we do? I don't know. Yeah, right. Right. What are you gonna do? So good
It's Williams back on the track once again. Here the mixture trig is a topic you understand. Right triangles are the key to the task at hand. Here are my friends to help you comprehend.
Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. It's a ratio of the sides. Cosine's adjacent over hypotenuse. It's a ratio of the sides. Tangent's opposite over adjacent. It's also a ratio of the sides. SOHCAHTOA style.
SOHCAHTOA style. SOHCAHTOA style. SOHCAHTOA style. SOHCAHTOA style.
Hey, right triangle.
SOHCAHTOA style.
Hey, right triangle.
SOHCAHTOA
Sine
style.
is opposite over hypotenuse. It's a ratio of the sides. Cosine's adjacent over hypotenuse. It's a ratio of the sides. Tangent's opposite over adjacent. It's also a ratio of the sides. SOHCAHTOA style.
SOHCAHTOA style. SOHCAHTOA style. SOHCAHTOA style. SOHCAHTOA style.
Welcome once again, everyone, and glad you could join us tonight on a cold, blustery football night in November, where the Chelmsford Lions, for the second time this year, are about to do battle with a foe from Andover, Massachusetts, the Golden Warriors. These two teams played twice last year. They split. The Golden Warriors won the first one, and the Lions would like to pay them back tonight. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, and Ann Russo in a relatively warm environment right here. Not too bad.
I think the minute you take care of the wind, you're all set.
The captains are getting ready to come onto the field. For Andover, we have number 50, Brian Duffy, number 61, Chris Tully. I'm sorry, number 50 is now 18. He has changed his number, and he will be a different person, a different number tonight. 15 is Connor McCulloch, and 59 is Terry Norton. For the Lions, Howie, we've got some people in street clothes, namely Mike Russo.
Yes.
We also have Jack Campsmith, number 8, Alex Palermo, number 9, Nick Philippon, number 13, 24 is Jackie Gillette, 59 is Owen McNamara, and 77 is Jack Hansberry. There is our referee, and he is about to toss the coin. It'll be interesting to see what the winner of this toss will do. Might they take the wind, guys?
I think in this environment, I think they will take the wind and have it at their back. So the wind is blowing from right to left on your screen from the scoreboard toward the concession stands.
The Lions come in at 4-4, having lost the last 2 games. A heartbreak at the Central Catholic, and really not ever in the game against St. John's Prep last Saturday. They were shut out by a score of 28-0. Here's the coin toss. The Lions have won it. What are they going to do? And Andover is going to get the wind. The Lions are going to get the football.
Yes.
So we won the toss. We're going to take the football. We're going to go left or right into a very substantial wind.
You can see from your screen the ribbons on top of the goalposts, how they're blowing. Looks like they're blowing toward us, but they're actually blowing away down the field.
We have the bucket truck up at the end zone again. Not sure who's up there tonight, but a brave soul is up there.
I hope they weighted it down good.
I hope so.
I don't see anybody. It might be just mounted.
Just
there.
mounted
just
there.
remote.
Yeah, maybe that's a great idea tonight. Let's hope so. Andover, a lightning fast team. They broke some really big plays against the Lions in the first game this year. They're a quick strike offense. They have an excellent sophomore quarterback, the coach's son, E.J. Perry. He is number 4. The Lions will counter with an offense that probably would like to control the pace of play.
I think so. I think they want to have some sustained drives and keep the ball out of Andover's hands as much as possible. And I think with the wind being in the Lions' faces in this first quarter, I think we'll see the ball on the ground quite a bit. Look for Cam Smith to be trying to get the outside edge, Philippon up the middle, and maybe some short passes in the flat to Del Driscoll and Matt Kordomash.
Both Cam Smith and Philippon had super games against this team the first time around. Cam Smith rushed for 177 yards and 3 touchdowns. Philippon went for 141 yards on 17 carries. This is Mr. Duffy kicking the ball off. We're about ready to go. And he hits it with gusto, really gusto, from the window, and it goes outside through the end zone. Not a surprise. The Lions will start on the 20-yard line, and that's the advantage of taking the wind.
I think part of Andover's strategy in taking the wind, taking the wind and kicking it deep, as they may have seen the film against St. John's last week, and how the Lions had a hard time getting out of their own area.
That's why I'm a little bit surprised that the Lions didn't opt maybe to kick this, not to kick it off, but to
take the wind.
To defer. Actually, they really didn't have much choice if they didn't want to kick it off twice.
Right.
So 1st and 10. Mr. Conti is the up back. Philippon is the deep back. Jack Cam Smith, senior quarterback. Del Driscoll offsets to the right. The Lions run it with Philippon, tries to get outside, cuts ahead, and picks up good yardage across the 25 to the 26-yard line. Number 27 is Derek Dutton making the tackle for Andover. So that's a pickup of, let's give him about 6 on that play. 2nd and 4. Good opening play on first down.
Yeah, the Andover team likes to play a 5-2 defense, and the Lions were doing a little trading. They started Driscoll at left end and traded him over to the right end tight spot. It looks like he's going to do the same thing here.
And you see him move across to the other side. Jack keeps it himself, comes across the line of scrimmage for the first down. He's out to the 35-yard line. In the first game, the Lions had a very, very good opening drive, Rob, which resulted in a field goal, but they moved the football, scored a lot of points.
Yeah, it was, we said in pregame, it was kind of who's going to have the ball last. And, the first couple of plays here, Chelmsford's proving that they can really move the ball on Andover. And I think it's going to come down to, who can make a stop somewhere along the way.
And as we said earlier in the telecast, true to form, they're making us look good. They're keeping the ball on the ground. We'll go with Philippon, offset just a little bit this time. with Shane Conti, the blocker. Philippon, straight ahead, positive yardage, 39-yard line, pickup of about 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, the Lions came out in their heavy twins look there, a tight end and 2 wide receivers, all on the same side.
They put it actually at the 38-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Lions. Andover is big up front, but the Lions did have success, as we said. They are coming off a loss to Central Catholic last week. They've lost to them twice, and they will play them one more time on Thanksgiving. Cam Smith, straight ahead, gets pulled down from behind at about the 39 this time, so a gain of a yard for Cam Smith.
You pointed out, Bruce, the 3 times playing Central for Andover this year. It's one of the weaknesses of this new MIAA playoff system is the fact that teams could end up playing 2 or 3 times.
Sure.
In this case, 3.
Sure. Tully on the tackle, number 61, one of their defensive linemen. Lions have trips formation, 3 to the right. Timeout or movement?
Timeout.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a timeout, and it's Chelmsford's timeout. Yep. So the first timeout, 30-second timeout, or 20, is it 20-second timeout? 30-second timeout.
I want to say it's 30.
30.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And
okay.
I noticed that the Andover the Andover defense is daring the Lions to throw the ball into this wind. Everybody is uptight in the box. Even the safety is only about six yards off the ball.
And the Lions might have tipped that just a little bit because I don't think they were throwing. I think Jack was running on that play. I think he was going straight ahead. And there may be a change now in Coach Rich's plans.
Well, that's what we did last time against them. We spread out the formation a bit and let Jack run. And again, with this wind in their face, I saw Jack warming up. Throwing into the wind is not good.
Traditional set. This is a reverse or a fake reverse. First down yardage to the outside. And an excellent play by the Lions. Fooled, that's Philippon, and it fooled Andover. So he takes the ball from the 39. That's an 11-yard pickup up to the 50-yard line. So the Lions have moved it 30 yards now on the ground. A little bit of a crowd coming in now. Very small, but you would expect it on this kind of a night, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe a little late arriving.
Late arriving. A lot of traffic today. A lot of traffic tonight.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
It was heavy. I was out 5 o'clock was this commuter, but it was just a lot of traffic.
Driscoll offsets right. Jack keeps it, goes straight ahead, picks up about 5.
Yeah, he's up across the about to the 44.
If we had to start list takers from now to the end of the first quarter, he is a banged-up individual, having a terrific season. He came into this game rushing the ball for over 600 yards from his quarterback position. It's a 2nd and about 4 for the Lions, just across the 45-yard line. It's the fake, it's the keep this time by Cam Smith. He gets to the outside, and we got a block that's going to push the Lions back or holding.
Yeah, it's going to be hands. I believe it's going to be hands to the face.
So the Lions are going to be penalized here, I do believe. Yeah, they are. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty, and that really hurts because he had just picked up the first down.
That actually was a fake reverse again.
Yes,
it was. Yeah.
Lions showing some razzle-dazzle here in the opening series of the game.
One of the things, though, I think people up top must be seeing is they are respecting the reverse. You can see they're keeping – one kid's been pretty smart on the Andover defense to kind of stay back and take a look.
So that moves the ball back now to the 49-yard line of Andover. It's going to be a 2nd and 9. So the Lions have a couple of downs here to see if they can pick up the first down, awaiting the play call from head coach Bruce Rich in his 19th season. He has 138 victories in those 19 seasons, and they need to play in quickly because they're running out of time.
In the previous game, Duffy, the number 18 tonight, was a spy, or he would follow, he would shadow Cam Smith wherever he went.
There's about 12 guys coming after Philippon, but he still almost got outside. One guy brought him down.
With a short tackle there.
Yep. And I didn't get the number on that. It was 48, I'm hearing. 40, thank you. Max Grant, a senior. So no gain on the has recovered. Jack pulled out just maybe a tick too quickly. Number 59 recovers the fumble for Andover. Terry Norton, he's a senior, and he is going to give Andover great field position. Just as I said, they might have flipped the field. At the 50-yard line, they will start on offense, 1st and 10, Andover Golden Warriors. E.J. Perry is a sophomore quarterback.
I look for Perry to do a lot of running.
And
to the
there's
outside.
a bad snap, and Perry dives on the football. So a little bit slippery, a little bit cold. I'm not sure that ball was snapped on the right count. I don't think Perry was ready.
No, I don't think so either. He was looking for checking his formation, looking toward the bench when the ball was snapped.
That's a loss of 11 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 21 now. Remember, high, quick-scoring offense. Has the snap, looks for his receiver, has his receiver, and it's taken close to first down yardage.
Number 28, that's Dan Gemmel, sophomore.
Gemmel is excellent receiver.
Tackled by number 37, Shane Carty.
Gemmel has scored, he's caught 2 touchdown passes this year. It's a 3rd and 5. He looks over the middle. It's going to be picked. The Lions have it. And Everly reverses his field, looks for some blocks. Cut up the field, Josh. That a boy. Now you got the corner at the 45, at the 50. So each team has turned it over.
Right.
And Mr. Perry looked a little confused on that.
Yeah, he was looking for this
receiver on the
side. Receiver on the side.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the wheel route, pardon me. And then he changed his mind and tried to go downfield to his big 6'5" tight end, Alex Marshall, 6'7". But it was picked off by Josh Everly.
So the Lions have it back with 4:13 to play in the first quarter, and they are at the about 47-yard line.
Pretty much back to where they were when they fumbled it. So
yeah.
The original drive now picks up at its regularly scheduled time.
And let's hope that there's no penalties.
Yeah.
All right, the Lions did not throw the ball in that first drive. They come out with their power eye again. Conti, Philippon. Jack keeps it. And came across the 50, picked up a couple of yards.
QB trap, quarterback trap there.
Picked up 2, 2nd and 8.
It's a little bit troublesome to run against run the trap against a stunning team, and you can see how it was disrupted. Jack was able to make 2.5, 3 yards from that.
And Andover is predominantly playing the run. They have almost totally disregarded the pass because of the wind. And they are uptight and they are blitzing.
Fast-moving first quarter.
Yes, it is. Yeah. People in the stands are probably happy with that. Jack keeps it, gets a hole this time, comes across the 45 to the 43-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and about a yard. Excellent run by Jack that time.
A little bit more patient on the trap.
Yeah.
He allowed his blockers to clear a hole.
And did get a hole coming through there. It's going to be 3rd and a yard. And this predominantly has been Jack Campsmith time all year long with the quarterback sneak. Offensive line needs to create a seam, a crack. And that offensive line will give them to you in just a moment. Jack does keep it and does pick up with a good push. He has the first down to the 40-yard line. That offensive line, Nick Spinelli and Del Driscoll, the tight ends, Jack Hansberry, Owen McNamara, Nick Dimitrioff, Joey Rosano, and I'm missing one.
You had a
Jake Giampa.
Is it Jake Giampa?
Jake Giampa.
Okay.
And we've talking with Coach Rich beforehand. Spinelli's been moved inside to tackle.
That's right.
He's a left offensive tackle.
Yep. Okay.
And you're going to see number 85, sophomore Mike Perez, playing some tight end.
Nice to see a couple of new people, new names.
Correct.
Lions have it 1st and 10, 39-yard line.
Right now you have double solid. You have 2 tight ends, Perez on the left and Dale Driscoll on the right.
And Andover jumps, but apparently they got back. There's no flags. Jack using the hard count. Philippon had nothing and backed out and lost a couple. So he's back across the 40 to the 41-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 12.
A good defensive stand. Just stood up the fullback and
there was nothing
squeezed
at
the
all.
hole, nothing there.
Right, good penetration. Andover showed good penetration there.
The Lions again have yet to throw the football, and we're not surprised at that. This has been a very patient offense so far. They're going to be tested here a little bit, though.
I was going to say I don't think it's a harm to not to throw. So
Right.
I think we're okay.
Right.
And one more first down, and we'll have the wind at our back.
Yes, the quarter will run out. Camp Smith has Driscoll offset left, has 2 receivers left, keeps the football, and gets positive yards back to about the 37-yard line.
Bobcat number 8, Jack Hamsmith.
And tackle on the play, I think it was Max Grant, thank you.
Max Grant, number 40, is also the new running back for Andover's offense in place of their injury to Kevin Chen.
Kevin Chen, talk about a football game last time. Kevin Chen ran the ball 11 times for 70 yards and 3 touchdowns, but he's not playing tonight. It's 3rd and 9 with under 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Toss. Philippon gets a block, gets a cut, and is unfortunately stood up. Looked like a little more room on the outside that time.
Yep.
Only picked up a couple. The quarter is going to run out. The Lions are going to have it 4th down on the 33-yard line. 4th and we'll call it 4. So a decision to make starting the second quarter. And just as we said, points are going to be in abundance. We have a 0-0 tie.
They'll never make it as.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's for sure.
Forecasters.
We're going to take a break. The second quarter will be with us when we get back.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen. But the people who take action are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Call this free government program for the option that's right for you.
We are rolling. All right, Mama's gonna bring it home. Mama's gonna bring it home. No.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
Let's see what you can do. Let's go.
Search We Can for ideas on how to get healthy together.
Welcome back. The start of the second quarter, a very rapidly paced first quarter with the Lions running all but Andover ran 3 plays, I believe. Is that correct, guys? And the Lions have controlled the line of scrimmage up to now. They have a 4th down. They have about 4 yards. I doubt very much if they will punt it. And they have their offensive unit out on the field. Howie Neal is here. Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, Ann Russo, and my name is Bruce Byam, and we're really pleased to be indoors tonight. We usually like it out, but tonight
we even have the window shut.
There we do. And another flag. Jack is going to throw it anyway. But
timeout. Just to warm up his arm.
Yeah.
And who took this timeout? Andover?
Andover.
Yep, Andover took the timeout.
Yeah.
Timeout, Andover.
The Lions ran 14, Ronna tells us, 14 offensive plays in that first quarter to 3 for Andover. And I think we might win this if we could keep up that pace. What do you think?
I think so. I think so. game, a war of attrition.
Yes.
Although, as we saw last time, Andover needs one play.
That's all they need.
That's
all
true.
they really need.
Yeah, that's why
Very true.
possession of the football. This is an important play for the Lions here. They've worked so hard to move the football now. It would be terrific if they could pick up that 4 yards.
Yep.
They looked as if they were going to throw it.
That was a design pass play.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It was a heavy twins, and Jack was on the roll out, sprint out to the right, and Jack had the option to run a throw. And I think he's probably going to throw. I think Andover's really going to try to set the edge so that Jack can't get outside.
He is in the pistol set. A little offset here.
Little
He's
offset.
coming under center. Okay. Heavy to the right. He tries to draw them off, did not do that, and now he's going to be in the pistol with 3 wide receivers to the right side of the field. They're going to blitz him, and they do. Jack dumps it off, and it's caught. Now, did he get to the first down marker?
Yes, he has
and I
the
think
first
he
down.
did.
Philippon
That was
on the
Philippon
catch.
who made the catch. The Lions convert the 4th down play, get the first down at the
31.
31.
No, I'm sorry, 26.
26-yard line. That's right.
Yep.
So that's a pickup of about 7 yards on his first pass of the night.
That was a real quick catch from snap and throw. A quick snap from the center and a quick throw.
That was Philippon's 36th catch of the season.
We'll have to keep an eye on him. He got up awful slow after that catch.
He took a good hit.
Jack runs straight ahead. Pretty good hole this time. Jack rumbles across the 20-yard line, the 19-yard line. Excellent line surge there.
Yes, excellent blocking up front, and he had a Shane Conti, I think, on a lead block there, the quarterback ISO.
That's a pickup of 7 yards for Camp Smith. It's 2nd and 3. And the ball is at the 19.
Just a replay is going to show if it pops on. It's a quarterback ISO. We've been running it all year. And it gets Jack Smith in open space, which is something that's very desirable for Chelmsford.
Now the Lions have opened up the offense a little bit now that they have the wind in their favor. Jack comes under center, runs the ball forward, and picks up still on his feet, inside the 10. Boy, that was a big pickup from the 19 down to where will they spot this one? Obviously a first down.
6.
They're going to put it at the 6, so it is a pickup of about 13 for Camp Smith.
He disappeared in that.
He couldn't find him.
He couldn't find him.
Then I think he was suplexed when he got tackled. I saw feet up in the
air.
I think you're right.
He was what?
That was Jack.
He was suplexed.
Isn't that a wrestling term?
Oh, boy.
Boy.
It's time for me to leave the booth now.
Vocab word of the week.
My partners are suplexing here. All right, 1st and goal for the Lions. Philippon didn't get much. Taken down by Grant on the outside, a gain of maybe a yard to the 5-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and goal at the 5. This is eerily similar to the first game we played, where we just knocked them backwards and they had to settle for a field goal.
That's right. Absolutely.
So let's see what Chelmsford's strategy is. Here comes the play from the sideline.
Well, ball control is a good strategy
Yes,
thus
it is.
far.
Yes, it is. The sophomore brought the play in, Michael Perez. They're in the power I backfield. Camp Smith hands it off to Philippon. He gets a yard. He's to the 4. It's going to be 3rd and goal at the 4. He didn't seem to have the explosiveness that time that he usually has, but he had no hole either.
He's trying to get out. He's trying to bounce outside right away. He's got to be a little more patient.
Yeah. It's 3rd and goal at the 4. Andover putting up an excellent goal line stand here. It's almost as if Jack was the guy that got you there. You sort of maybe want to think that he's still in the football game. Here they come with the stack again.
I think you might see power pass.
That's what it looks like. Jack's got nothing. He reverses his field, stays on his feet, tries to get away. and is dragged down at the 9-yard line. And power pass, but he wasn't there, I don't think.
Well, Andover's doing a good job of setting the edge.
Yep.
Jack can't get outside. We need a good block on that contain man
Here it
in
is.
order to get him outside. But
When you run power pass, though, everything's going to flow that way, and if you either open right away or he's still going to go for that. He's going to race that flag.
Yep.
And you can't stop and try to do something else.
Max Grant has already had an all-conference football game, and we're just in the second quarter. He was the initial hit on Camp Smith that caused all the problems. The Lions are 4th and goal at the 9. Need a big play here. Jack sets up, looks, fires, has a man caught, touchdown.
Quartermash.
Touchdown for the Lions. Quartermash, Matty Quartermash's first touchdown of the season. For Jack Campsmith, his 5th touchdown pass of the season, 23rd of his career. So the Lions convert on 4th down twice in this drive.
It was a nice pass. The camera was right. The angle that we had here, Jack had a nice window to hit Quartermash in the end zone on his little hook pattern or a stop.
And he drilled that thing in there.
Did.
That was a nice catch by Quartermash on a very cold night. Will the Lions kick this thing?
No, it looks like we're going for 2.
Yeah, it seems to be the pattern. They have taken a timeout, and they're talking it over on the sideline. So now Andover still has 3 offensive plays. Ronna, do we have any numbers on how many the Lions have run? 21-3. That would be a nice score in this game.
So they had 7-play drive in this second quarter.
And they used up about, 4.5 minutes. Yeah, 4.5 minutes of time. And they're keeping the Andover offense quiet and hopefully a little chilly. Here comes the Lion 2-point play. They have used Jack on a rollout a lot. Jack has converted 2-point conversions on the season 6 times. So let's see what happens here. Jack straight ahead. Drives and does not get it, I don't believe.
No.
He stops short. The Lions only have 6, but a great start to the football game for the Lions on offense. And we're going to take a break. We'll come back with their kickoff.
Hats. I am folding the pants. Do they go on my head?
Everyday moments can become teaching moments because learning starts long before school does. Give your child the start they need at bornlearning.org.
All right, the Lions have scored on their 21st offensive play of the football game. Kevin Harrison has it teed up now. They have a 6-0 lead, and the offense really overcame 2 4th down situations to get that drive. Let's see, we have back for Andover, number 1, Juan Quails, and number 23.
Is it? I can't quite make it out.
Okay,
23, yes.
Ian's got good eyes, thank goodness. Zach Walker is number 23. And let's see what type of kick Kevin Harrison comes with. A little bit of a pooch. And a couple of Andover players come together. The ball is on the ground, but the Andover football player is on the ground.
Yeah.
26 is the tackler. That's Evan Fletcher.
Yeah.
So a Andover offense comes onto the field, and they will start at the 30, about the 31-yard line.
Yeah,
First and 10.
Nose of the ball's on the 31.
Right. Lions are banged up on defense, as we said in the beginning of the game. A lot of new faces out there. We'll try to get some of those people as we go along. Handoff to the outside, and the Lion defense does a pretty good job stacking that one up.
Is that
77 was one of the initial hits. Rosano. So the ball carrier picked up 3, 2nd and 7. Andover now going into a fairly stiff breeze. And a toss to the outside, and it's pick that up. They said incompleted pass. That was close to a lateral. He was looking for Zach Walker on the outside. They have a 3rd and 7 now.
Well, that wind does play havoc, the way it's blowing down the field. And
yeah, it's a little bit of a quarter wind. It's almost blowing toward the right pylon of the end zone.
Big play for the Lion defense right here. They could hold them to, again, a 3 and out. They have 3 wide receivers to the right side of Perry. He fakes the handoff. He drills it. He has a man, and it's completed over the middle. And that was Dan Gemmel out to the 50-yard line.
Identical pass to what they threw in the first quarter.
Right. So he picks up the first down. Andover moves into Chelmsford territory at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10.
No huddle. This is NASCAR. We call it fast, no huddle.
3 wide receivers again. Perry hands it off, coming outside, and picking up about 4 on the play.
Andy Susi, number 10.
Shane Conti, one of the tacklers for the Lions. Susi picks up 4 yards, 2nd and 6. The ball is at the 45. And as Rob said, Andover wants to go quickly.
And certainly not afraid to throw it, even into the wind.
Into the wind, right. Strong arm for Mr. Perry. Hands it off again, and the Lions are there this
nice
time.
34.
Number 34 is
Zach Dalton.
Wow, there's a new name for us. There's a junior who just applied the hit, loss of 3. It's 3rd and almost 10. Find Mr. Gemmel, I would think, here. And he is split to the bottom of the screen. Yes, he is. Perry steps back. He gets leveled, and the pass is incomplete. He didn't see him coming from the blind side. That was Jack Gump and Jack Hansbury. You could hear Jack Hansbury, I would think, right? When he comes rumbling in. 4th down, the Lion defense has looked sharp, and it's a punting situation into the wind. And maybe we should use the St. John's approach here. Just let him kick it. Let the ball fall on the field.
All right, this is Duffy, the punter, number 18, I think.
Yes, it is. Duffy is standing on his 34-yard line. Good snap. Duffy gets a line drive, good kick, and picked up Joey Levesque, and Joey got pinned at the 9.
Joey was between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, he
was the ball going to get in the end zone, or was it going to be downed by Andover?
Right. Exactly.
So I think he made the right decision.
I do too. I think they were going to get it at the 1, and I think Joey did the best he could on that play. So the Lions will start at the 10, 1st and 10, but they have 4 minutes and a long field to go.
I think that's an interesting situation. Andover's been kind of stubborn. We've moved the ball, but it took a quarter and a little bit more of another one. So and we certainly want to score because Andover gets the ball when we come out in the second half.
Right. Okay, here come the Lions with Conti the up back and Philippon the tailback. Jack Campsmith hands it to Philippon, and he comes across the 10, and it's a fumble. And who has it? This is critical right here.
I think the Lions still have it.
Wow. Who comes off the bottom with that football? Number 59?
Yep. Owen
or Philippon, one or the other, but it was fumbled.
You don't want to give it up here.
Boy, no. Definitely not.
We've worked too hard all half.
Yes. It's a gain of about 2. It's 2nd and 8. And ball possession. Here comes the play. Let's from our end zone camera. Here it is. And the ball came flying out of there. Yeah.
59 did a nice job of stripping it.
Good eyes by my partner. This is Philippon again, and he comes across the 16-yard line. And the clock, did he get out of bounds? No, good. The clock is going to continue to tick.
I don't think he's coming back on the field, though.
Philippon is banged up a little bit, and he's talking to Kate Shagnon, talking to Bruce Rich, and Kate's got him right now. And Nick is a wounded warrior. We talked about Jack, but Nick has practice time severely cut this week. And we're going to have a new tailback in the football game. And this is Tyrone Fett, who is a junior, number 20.
Junior scatback.
Scatback.
Yeah.
Very quick feet.
And he can move. Yes, he can. Now the clock starts, and we're missing. Okay, here comes the play. And I think the play is going to be Jack isn't going to give it to anybody except Jack this time.
Right.
So I think Fett came off the field. The Lions are in a passing set.
Come on, defense!
And Jack's going to keep it. He's trying to get outside. Does get outside. Gets the first down.
Very close, yes. They're giving him the first right on the 20.
They did mark it as a first down.
So big first down for the Lions. They get it out to the 20 and a pickup of about 6 by Jack Campsmith.
This was a run all the way.
Yeah, I didn't think anybody would touch it except Jack. Got a nice block by Conti, who's thrown some nice blocks in this game already.
Yeah, he had a nice block on the player of the first half, Max Grant.
Jack has what for yardage? 45 yards in the first half on.
We got a timeout called. Andover.
Carries.
Should be a 2-minute warning as well.
2 minute?
No, someone called a timeout.
It's a
timeout.
timeout
As
I
well.
think probably Andover might have. But it's a 2-minute warning. Bruce Rich talking to the referee about maybe who did take the timeout. There's Jack listening in. And, yeah, they're looking to see. He's got his paper out there to see who took a timeout here. Timeouts bit the Lions a little bit in the Central game, so it's an issue.
Now you'll notice there's a coach missing.
There's the Tundra, excuse me, Rob, and aptly named tonight.
Yes.
Go ahead.
We talked about the Lions being banged up. The coaches are banged up too. Coach Rapone, I don't think he'd mind. He's a little bit of a back issue. He can't kind of stand up very long or sit down or his bad backs go. So big shout out to Coach Rapone. He's at home watching us on TV. He just texted me. He'd rather be freezing on the sidelines, but the poor guy can't move.
Sure.
Right. For Lenny to not be on the sideline, he must be in some pain, and he is a quality person, quality coach, and I'm sure he's proud of Matty Kodamash on that touchdown catch.
Absolutely.
So first and 10 for Chelmsford. And Philippon stays out of the football game, I do believe.
He is.
Yeah, he's not in the game. High snap, Jack keeps it, and can't fight off too many guys and gets taken down. And that's a case where the whistle might have been a little bit late. Boy.
Yeah.
Andover's trying to strip the ball right from the get-go.
Yeah, Andover just called a timeout.
And according to the scoreboard clock, they have 4 left. I think they have 3. Now they have 3. Okay, it hadn't been taken down. Jack had no chance. That Grant.
Now Grant was in on the snap.
Yeah, he is creating absolute havoc. This is a full timeout by Andover. So they certainly want to get the ball back one more try in the first half. Grant is a senior. He is listed at 6', 195, and I'm glad he's a senior. Wish him well wherever he may go.
As long as he goes.
As long as he goes. That's it.
Absolutely. All right. We're trying to finish off strongly this first half, which has been dominated by Chelmsford. Only the 1 touchdown by Matt Kodamash, but certainly in terms of offensive plays, dominated by the Lions.
Yeah, the defensive Andover has been on the field a long time, and they've made some good plays, particularly Grant and Duffy. They've had good contain on the outside. Jack has not been able to get outside, but he's been able to cash in by running up inside.
2nd and 15 for the Lions. It's a sweep coming this side with plenty of room and reacting very quickly. That was, can't see the ball carrier on that play.
It was number 11.
That was
Levesque.
Yep.
Tackled by Grant.
Okay, and Andover again calls a timeout. He picked up 5 on that play, so it's going to be 3rd and 10. Do the Lions dare put it up here, or will they? Here comes Levesque. Jack throws a nice block. He got a chance to block Grant that time.
Payback.
Take some of that. Yeah, exactly. Good for Jack. And Andover did close it. Levesque had some open space to run.
Yeah.
That's like the team speed that Andover has. They had the play fooled enough people. They just have quick recovery.
Quick recovery, exactly.
Lions have used that fake reverse 3 or 4 times, and they have used it to their advantage. It's 3rd and 10.
Here comes the run-pass option.
And
Jack sets up, looks, going to keep the ball, going to get to the outside, to the 20, to the out of bounds, about the 28, 26.
I think
it's going to be short. It's going to be 4th down. Andover has taken a timeout.
I think out of bounds was the timeout.
Oh, the out of bounds. Yep. Stop the clock. Okay, thank you, Rob. It is 4th down. It's 4th and about...
It's on the 27.
A yard. 4th and 2. Do the Lions dare go for this on 4th down?
No, the punt team's
coming out. Team should absolutely be on the field.
Your defense is playing a great job. Some kids that haven't played that much this year coming up big. A minute something left.
Yep.
Wins at your back.
Don't undo all the good that you've done.
And you want to angle the ball to one of the sidelines. I don't think you want to return.
Good point, partner. Good point. Jack Campsmith is the punter.
There you go!
Yeah, we have movement.
We have movement. Flag on the Lions.
Everly flinched. They Andover end had come in a little bit.
Yeah.
Close to encroachment. As a former lineman, I've always, I think you should give a guy a chance to reset. I really do.
Yep. All right, it's a 5-yard penalty on the Lions. The Lions still will be punting. Doesn't change too much. They weren't going to go for it anyway. Need a good snap here. They get a good snap. Andover comes with the rush. Jack gets off a pretty good punt. And
there we go.
What Howie said, angles it well down the field.
35-yard line.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 with 1:18 at the 35-yard line for Andover.
That was almost blocked, too. I don't know if anybody saw that.
Close.
Yeah. I think Andover was trying not to get a penalty and held back a little bit, but that was...
it was close.
It was a good snap, as Bruce said, but Jack kind of pulled the ball into his stomach, and that gave the rush more of an opportunity to get on to Jack.
All right, the defense will be tested by the arm of Perry.
No, we can't go in there. Nope.
He has it, rolls right, looks right, fires. It could be picked. And it's close.
That's a heck of a catch.
Oh, that was
good catch.
Wow, he caught that on Jackie Gillette, and that was up for grabs. That's a 1st down.
Yeah. Excellent coverage by Jackie there.
There it is.
Couldn't ask for better coverage.
Perry. Oh, a good thing that receiver fell down. Caught the receiver was number 9, and that's Chris Nichols. And Andover takes another timeout. I think they have 1 left. And as we said, they are explosive. They hit quickly. They come down the field quickly. It's going to be 2nd and 2. And the ball is at the 44-yard line. I don't want to mention. I won't mention it.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, whatever you're about to say, don't.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it.
Put it back in your pocket.
I'll save it for later.
I think Howard and I know what you were going with. We're not even going to mention it.
Good. Perry has plenty of time. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. He throws it out of bounds.
No receiver.
There's no receiver. And they're going to call no intentional grounding. I guess they thought he was out of the tackle box.
Out of the tackle box, and it's beyond the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 2 things in his favor. It's going to be 3rd and 2. We're at 50 seconds to play. Perry heads up play on that particular down.
I think they were looking for the deep ball there.
Now they need their 1st down. They have a timeout left. Perry rolls it right, looks, fires, and it's caught. No, incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and 2. Good coverage that time by Evan Fletcher.
Hard to see it right down here.
It is. They're right in front of us. Here it is. We'll get a better view here.
Yep.
Just trying to work the sideline.
Yep. Incomplete.
Perry is firing the ball downhill, as Rob said. 4th down and 2 44 seconds to play. First half.
Look for the big tight end, 81.
Handoff for the first down. They wanted to stop the clock, and they caught the Lions. And this is a big advance by Susi, who steps out of bounds.
25.
He's at the 25 with 36 seconds to play. So first down, Andover with still a timeout to go. And this is the Andover football team that we expected to see all night long.
I think not to beat up on this new playoff system anymore, although it should be beat up on. It's very tough in football to play a game that means nothing. Football is all about emotion.
Right.
It's all about rivalry, and it really kind of takes a lot away when we face teams again like this in a game that doesn't mean anything but pride or
Perry
record.
fires, great catch.
Flag on the 23-yard line.
We've got a flag. The ball was caught by Malik Meha, his first catch of the night, and we've got a flag. Let's see what it is.
Let's get ready, White. Let's get ready.
Andover is clapping. I don't
Let's
know
go,
what it,
White, on the ball.
It's against Chelmsford.
Referee offside against Chelmsford. It's refused. It's first down. The ball is at the 11-yard line with 30 seconds to go. Handoff to the right side. Good running room. And touchdown, I believe. It's not. No, it's not a touchdown. The clock is still moving. Andover takes its timeout. And the linesman said he was down. He's still down in the end zone, as a matter of fact.
Grant is hurt.
Let's see where this one is. And good call by the official. That ball did not get in the end zone.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, okay. Can we run it one more time?
It's a good call for us.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought his arm got in the end zone, but I didn't think the ball did.
I thought his knee was
Maybe
down.
His knee was
outside.
down. I was looking at his body, his upper body.
Yeah.
Grant is still down. Here it is again. Let's take a look. You'd be the judge with us.
Knee is down right there on the one.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Yep. So if the official right on top of that call, but they're going to be inches away.
Half-yard line with 15 seconds left.
And remember, the bad news is they're going to get the ball to start the second half.
Some type of outside zone run seems to be their favorite play.
I don't know. Do they ever go under center? Because at this close, how can you stop a QB sneak?
They do. They do go under center with a couple of setbacks, split backs.
I think he will go under center here, possibly. Coach Perry is down He's still walking the sideline looking for a touchdown call.
Well, he's got the injured player right there.
Right, but he's still going to talk to the official. He's looking for some help. It's too late now. Mr. Grant is up with the assistance of some coaches. Looks like a leg injury, and he is being helped off. Andover is ready to go at the line of scrimmage. And they need about 8 inches for the touchdown. Perry tosses, and it's blocked.
Blocked by Kevin Harrison.
And we used up a couple seconds. Nice job by Kevin. Looking for the Rob Gronkowski 1 foot touchdown pass there. Nice job by Mr. Harrison. Remember now, they have no timeouts left, so they almost, if they run it and they don't get it in, the clock is going to run out.
Right.
So I would look for pass again here.
Let's see.
Perry keeps it. Gets in. This time it's a touchdown. Yeah, it's a touchdown. Perry himself got the ball into the end zone. For Mr. Perry, his 3rd touchdown of the season. And here it comes.
Yeah,
he almost had that ball hanging out there a little bit, but very decisive once he turned the corner.
Yeah, full body right in the end zone.
Yep. They're going to try the extra point. They're going to try to kick it with.
This is a different kicker, I think,
from the first time.
First time around.
And the different kicker makes it.
Oh, yes, he did.
Yes, he just got it through there, but he made it. And let's see if we can get his number as he comes off the field.
19.
And a kick good for Charlie Ziegenbane. He is their regular kicker. We're going to toss the break.
Okay.
I wouldn't have been at this ceremony if I hadn't been at this ceremony first. Unfortunately, nearly 30% of U.S. high school students aren't making it to graduation. And every one of us, every parent, every friend, and neighbor, has the responsibility to provide the support and encouragement they need to make it through. Because we all need to see a lot more of these pictures.
Bruce Bynum, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronald Berman and Ann Russo from Alumni Stadium, Chelmsford, Massachusetts. Andover just went 65 yards to score. Ziegenbane, added his 24th extra point to break the tie. Andover leads at 7-6 with only 5 seconds to play in the first half.
That injured player for Andover was Susie, number 10. Andy Susie.
And he's one of their real main go-to guys. And he does not look as if he was coming back in this football game tonight.
His mom is right here in front of our monitor. And
onside kick, Lions cover it. And the quarter is going to end, the half is going to end. And it's going to be... I thought there should have been time.
I don't think it's going to end.
No, I don't think so either.
There was 0.7 seconds.
There was
0.7. Yeah.
Well, 5 seconds when he covered it, and the clock doesn't start until he touches it. So there's got to be one play.
It's probably like one play.
Yeah.
The side judge here just told the Andover coach 1 second.
Yeah.
If I read his lips correctly.
So do we have a 1 second
3
touchdown
seconds
play?
3 seconds we're being told by the chain gang.
And the ball is at the 47, so we need a 53-yard scoring strike here.
Yeah.
Lions are back on the field. We are ready for halftime. Chelmsford Band is ready for halftime.
I'm ready for some pizza.
Rob is hungry. But we are warm, and that's the good news.
Yeah, out of the wind.
How could you not be warm with the glow of the two lovely women that we have working in the booth with us?
Oh, boy.
Coach Rapone, turn off your TV.
What was that word that you used before, and now the glow of the ladies?
Between suplex and glow?
Jack is going to try to throw it a screen. No, he's thrown as far as he can. It's up for grabs. Del Driscoll, incomplete.
Looking for a tip there.
Yeah, he was. So the Lions played an excellent first half. They're down by a point, and we're going to take a break. We're going to see if we can find some pizza for Rob. Hopefully
glowing pizza. Suplex glowing pizza.
That's right. Okay, stay with us halftime, about 20 minutes, and we'll be back with the second half kickoff.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen, petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who do something, the people who take action, are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now.
Welcome back, everyone, to Simonian Stadium. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Rousseau, and our lovely ladies, Ronna and Ann. The glow is still magnificent in here, as always. Here comes Andover back on the field. The Lions are on the field. Andover is going to get the football. It's the question of whether the Lions will kick off with the wind or against the wind. Lions played a classic Chelmsford first half, maintaining ball control, grinding out first downs, converting 2 fourth downs. But Andover spoiled all of that with their last drive, going 65 yards in a minute and
27
seconds,
24.
something like that.
Yes.
And they moved it very nicely down the field.
A couple of nice catches on the sideline by the receivers that we didn't think were catchable, but
culminating in a E.J. Perry 1 yard, 1 foot touchdown run, and a Ziegenbane extra point is the difference in this game right now. Lions defense will have to come up and try to stop Andover. They are going to kick off with the wind. But with Andover's attack, it didn't seem to bother them too much.
No.
They did lose their featured running back tonight, Andy Susi, in that first half. And I don't see him back on the sideline.
I think he was on crutches when he left.
Yeah, exactly. So you're not going to see him. They're already down one running back in Kevin Chen, who was a real thorn to the Lions the first game. So the Lions have a lot of injuries. Andover has some injuries as well.
Looking at my Twitter account, some interesting things happening around the league so far. Acton Boxborough up 14-7 over Lowell at halftime. And Tewksbury, facing the undefeated Marblehead, is up 27-6 at halftime.
Really? Wow.
So
That was
some interesting.
I went to the Tewksbury Marblehead game last year, and it was a very good game between the two teams. And the Tewksbury eventually won, but I was expecting a closer game tonight.
All right, here's Kevin Harrison's kick. Kicks it this time to the left side, which is different for the Lions. Picked up by Quails at the 18-yard line. Gets it out to the 31-yard line.
Number 6, Connor Wooster was in on the tackle.
Connor did a nice job to get him onto the ground. Connor is a senior, 6'2". And they will start it. I don't see any flags on the field, so Andover will come on offense, and they're placing the ball at the 32.
Yep.
Thank you.
Chelmsford taking the wind, which didn't take advantage of the wind. They kicked it short. I don't know that you wouldn't want the wind perhaps with Jack Camsmith and some of the receivers he has in the fourth quarter.
Okay, fake handoff, toss to the side, and out there, but missing the tackle for the Lions. And a completed pass close to first down yardage. The Lions had that play snuffed out. Jack Gump the tackle, but that could have been for a very small gain.
Yeah, it was a good reaction by our defender, but he just didn't break down into a good hitting position. And he was faked out.
So it's a pickup of 7. It's 2nd and 3. Andover has no qualms about throwing the ball into the wind. And offside or a false start, and it looks like the Lions offside. This is a big hole, big running play, and the ball carrier is Anthony Christopher, a junior, and Christopher has not had much playing time. Offside Chelmsford, it's refused. Big pickup by Christopher to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice run by Christopher there, the inside zone read. The Andover line opened up a nice hole.
So they have picked up right where they left off at the end of the second quarter with great momentum, and it seems as if they're going downhill right now. Toss to the side, completed, and fighting to get away from the tackle is Chris Nichols.
Yeah.
Nichols picks up the first down.
And Anthony Abruzio in the tackle. Number 27.
Abruzio has not had a lot of playing time so far this year, but he's called on with some injuries tonight, and they picked up consecutive first downs.
Jackie Gillette with the original stop.
Okay.
1st and 10 at the 32. Handoff straight ahead. Good running room, good hole. Andover is chewing up the Lions defensive line now.
Christopher.
Yeah, Christopher again.
Jack Gump.
Andover's running a 2-back set, so what we're seeing is ISOs now. You have a lead blocker.
Pickup of 6, 2nd and 4. They're in big hurry. And once again, this is going to be stopped short of the first down. Andover seems to have interchangeable parts, Jack Gump and Kevin Harrison on the stop. Lions need a turnover here. It's 3rd and 2 for Andover. Just underway, 3rd quarter.
There's a flag.
And we're going to get
procedure number 65.
A penalty on Andover. I believe it's their first one of the night. This is going to make it a 3rd and 7. A little bit of help to the Lions.
I think the guard attacked a little too quick to want to pull out.
Yep, number 65. I think he was the
guard.
Right, left guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or center, actually center.
Ah, he was. Yep.
Andover probably in 4-down territory here. Lions need a stop. Great to get a turnover. Pass completed over the middle. Wide open is number 21, Ben Dick.
28.
28, I'm sorry. Dan Gemmel, who has been a real go-to guy, picks up his 3rd catch of the game. Takes it deep into Chelmsford territory at about the 15-yard line.
Andover running, just faking the inside zone. That freezes some people, that leaves a wide open.
And Perry was rushed on that. Yeah. He missed his receiver, and it's an incompleted pass.
Yeah, trying to run the same pass.
That's what the Lions would like to do, is put a little bit of pressure on E.J. Perry, the sophomore quarterback.
They have their big 6'7" receiver, Marshall, clear out the zone and then bring Gemmel underneath on a slant.
They hand it, and stumbling and being taken down. I think Harrison had a hand in there somewhere.
And, yep.
That was Christopher again, the ball carrier.
Evan Fletcher got in there as well.
So it's going to be 3rd and 12 for Andover. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Perry with 1 back this time. And I thought Andover moved again, but incompleted pass. Going to be 4th down. He was looking for interference, was Mr. Perry.
Yeah, Gemmel was looking for interference as well.
Yeah.
But the ball was uncatchable.
I don't think it was exactly. Take a look. Could they have caught this one?
What are you going to do?
See, it was much too high.
Overthrown, and I don't think even one of the NBA guys was going to catch that one.
Yeah.
It's 4th down. Andover has a decision to make. They're 4th and 13.
Just throw me over your shoulder.
Looking for the corner, has a receiver, and it's broken up. 4th down. The Lions have stopped them. They will take over. Excellent defensive job out there by Kevin Yu.
Yeah.
And he was targeted, but he was up to the task.
I tell you what, that wind didn't affect that ball at all.
No, it didn't.
No.
It was a nice tight spiral, and it was a nice play by Kevin to break it up.
So Tommy Souza can take a sigh of relief. Mikey Marshall, a defensive backfield coach, can get a tip of the cap. And the Lions go on offense for the first time in the 3rd quarter, trailing by a point.
They're on their own 18-yard line.
And once again, they have not had great field position at all trying to start drives. They've been deep in their own territory most of the time.
Yeah, with the exception of the 2nd drive on the interception.
Camp Smith, senior quarterback, fakes the reverse. This is Fett. Tyrone Fett drives ahead for the 1st down. Philippon may be on the shelf for the rest of this football game, and Tyrone is a running back that is a junior, has shown some promise, and that's got to give him some confidence.
Yeah, that's a great little way to start the second half. Fake the reverse. Tyrone did a nice job keeping the drive going here.
28-yard line, 29-yard line. That's a pickup of 12 by Tyrone.
The Lions are taking advantage of Andover's quick reaction. They have good speed on defense, and they're reacting very quickly. And the Lions are trying to slow that down.
Conti is the up back. They fake it to Fett. Jack rolls out, he flips it and threw that one away. Did not have anybody looking for Driscoll and had no one, so wisely threw that one to the coaching staff or the players, and they live to play another down.
Driscoll's well covered by Cool, number 16. K-O-U-L?
Yeah,
Cool.
You got it right.
And Jack had nowhere to go. There's two defenders right in his face.
Right. So we've got a second down now and 10 for Chelmsford at the 29-yard line. Fett, the reverse, and this is Levesque, and is taken down and fumbles, and that's down. That's down. They're going to run it in, but no way. So this time they didn't fake the reverse. They ran the reverse.
Okay,
and here it is. And this is an excellent tackle from behind. Good pursuit. That's Grant again.
40, Max Grant.
He is a defensive dynamo. It's 3rd and 15.
Jack Cansmith had a good block on the other defender, but Grant was unblocked.
That was Tully that Jack was blocking. He did a nice job driving him out of the play. But it's a 3rd and 15, excuse me. Jack to throw it, looking deep. Has a receiver, Cordomage, just off his fingertips, incomplete. It's a 4th down for the Lions.
One of the problems when you have the wind at your back, the ball can sail high, and I think that's what we're seeing tonight.
Yeah, we talked to Jack about that in pregame, that throwing with the wind, the ball has a tendency to sail. You've got to be aware of that. Try to keep the target lower that you're trying to throw to.
That's too bad because Matt had run a great route. He had beaten his man. It would have been 1st down yardage, but to no avail. Jack is standing now at the 10-yard line to punt this one away.
He'll be kicking.
And it's a high snap, but a nice driving kick. Takes a big, nice bounce. He's touched it. He's got to pick that up. And coming to the sideline and making an excellent return. He did get to the outside. I don't know what he was thinking there for a second.
Knocked out of bounds by Shane Conti on about the 42 or 47.
That was Gemmel, I believe, the return man.
28.
Yeah, it was. So Andover, unlike Chelmsford, gets great field position with 5:23 to play in the 3rd quarter. A 1-point football game, but we're starting at the 10-12 yard line, and they're starting at the 46-yard line. Perry hands it off inside with a big hole and a big burst. This is Christopher, cuts it back, stays on his feet, and drives it down to the 15-yard line. Christopher, excellent speed.
Go ahead. Sorry, just right up the middle, just about the seam.
Yep,
there it comes.
Was you have a trap?
Right at you.
It had to have been a trap, yeah.
And Kevin Yu making a touchdown-saving tackle. But Christopher, an explosive back who has not played much this year, he has the ball again, and he's taken down at the line of scrimmage at the 15.
Ball handed up to number 11.
Chelmsford's defense got stingy in the series before this down in this area. So I think Andover's going to have a tough time now.
Yeah.
2nd and 9. Andover is going to throw it right now, I'm sure. And they set up, they fire it, it's complete, and it's close to the goal line. Fighting to stay on his feet is number 9. That's Chris Nichols. 1st and goal at the 3.
Tackle by number 7, Josh Everly.
So Andover is coming very quickly, exploding down the field. In 3 plays now, they have the ball at the 3-yard line. Grant is in as a running back. Looks like they have their power set in now.
Probably run the ISO.
And Chelmsford might have been offside, but it's going to be irrelevant. It's a touchdown, and that's a touchdown by Grant, I believe.
Yes, it is. Yep.
And for Grant, that is his first touchdown of the season. And a very smart last 2 drives by Andover have put the Lions on the short end now of a 7-point score. Ziegenbane in to kick it. And he barely made the first one, but he made it.
Yep.
Out of the hold of Perry. Ball is down, the kick is coming to you, and it looks like he missed it, and he did. So the Lions, bad news is Andover scored. The good news is they missed the extra point. We're down by 1 score. We're going to take a break.
Being a dad can be tough.
No. What do you mean she's not coming?
When's the fairy princess coming?
Any minute now.
But when you're willing to do anything,
It is I, Cruz Zinkerbell. Okay, time for cake.
it's always worth it.
I know it's really you, Drew. I'm just pretending for the other kids.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov.
Bruce Beim, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, and Ann Russo from Simonian Stadium. Andover has just gone 54 yards for a touchdown, culminated by a run about 3 yards by Max Grant. But the good news, PAT was missed. So now let's see what kind of kickoff Andover attempts here.
All right, we have Fett and Lipoli back deep.
So we've changed our guys with, unfortunately, Philippon not able to go in the second half.
Fett the far side, Lipoli on the near side.
And they squib it. It's picked up by Conti. And he takes it to the right side with some running room and a good return by Shane Conti across the 50.
Yeah, 49-yard line.
So good hands by the fullback.
He showed some good speed.
Yes, he
Showed
did.
some good speed there.
So the Lions do have field position here with 3:59 to play in the third quarter. A very cool Simonian Stadium with not many fans, a lot of diehards, but I'm sure that a lot of you watching at home.
Yeah, I noticed there's a lot standing down at the concession stand watching the screen.
That's true, too.
You know,
a little coffee.
Close to the hot chocolate.
Warmth in the huddle, yeah.
The hot dog steam or something there. Keeping
There's
them warm.
head coach Bruce Rich, along with Sal and Mike Lipoli, Mike Bernazani, some of the other members of the coaching staff. Jack Campsmith keeps the ball and goes straight ahead and picks up 4 yards, across the 45. They're going to give him the 43. So it is a 5-yard pickup by Jack Campsmith. He had an excellent first half. Lions would like to score here and take some time off the clock.
Well, they definitely have to take advantage of the field position that they've been given.
Tyrone Fett is the tailback. And Lions taking a lot of time in the huddle. Fett has patiently waited for his opportunity during the season. And let's hope that it's tonight. He has the toss, has speed, cuts back, and drives close to first down yardage. One thing that Tyrone has is quick feet.
Yeah.
And they're going to mark him a little short, I believe.
I think they're going to give it to him.
He's at the 39, and they're going to say third down.
You're going to put the ball down.
Close. Now it's at the 40. I'm sorry, 39.
39.
And they're going to bring the chains for the first time tonight.
I can't understand how they're going to how they're going to measure that when the official had the ball up in his arms.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, walking around with it.
Yeah.
We need that yellow laser line on the
that's right.
On the screen. We can help these guys out a little
That's
bit.
right.
That'll be next year.
There we go.
It's a first down.
Half of football.
Okay, the Lions do get the first down at the 39-yard line.
Maybe
So, 2 runs by Camp Smith and by Fett, and they do have the first down.
I think Tyrone definitely, his speed definitely matches the speed of Andover's defense. And, he could break one if they give him the ball more on these outside sweeps, give him some room to run.
And he's a young man that wants the football.
Yep.
I know that. Conti, the up back. Driscoll offset right. Jack keeps it and picks up only a couple this time.
All right, Andover's got wise to Jack's quarterback sneak technique here.
Yeah.
He's not been very successful the last 4 or 5 times.
What's happening is we call it trading the tight end to the other side. So they shift to the tight end side. So now their 5-man front is offset. So now you don't have a nose guard, which gives Jack a little bit of an opening to run. But they're shifting less and less. They're not taking up as much space in their shift.
And Duffy, the spy that covered Jack last time, is filling in that gap where the nose guard is adjusting.
Second and 10. It's a toss to Fett. Gets a block, cuts up, and does a nice job. He's got, as Howie said, that burst, that quickness picks up
very close
to first down.
Yeah.
They had to get to the 29, and they're just about there. And they're going to give him the first down. 10-yard pickup, Tyrone Fett.
Yeah, nice job. He stretches it out, then is patient and cuts back behind his blockers and lowers his shoulder.
He is listed at 5'5", 160, and I think the 5'5" is pretty accurate, Rob.
We measured him on a curb.
All right, Camp Smith calls signals. Andover shifts to Driscoll's side. They come to that side. Fett with a hole. Fett continues across the 25 to about the 22-yard line. And it's a pickup of 7-8 yards for Tyrone Fett. What is some numbers for Tyrone possibly?
Well, what's he got, 5 carries, probably about 38.
4 carries, you're right on that one, and 32 yards. So he's averaging 8 yards a carry. Coming into this football game, he had only carried the ball 10 times for 48 yards. So this is a new season high for Tyrone. Jack keeps it and runs straight into, not fooling anyone there.
No counteraction there. Jack had no running room.
Number 53 was the tackler, and his name is Omel Bonilla. 6'2", no gain.
That's
so
a quarter.
Third, and the quarter ends. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Lions. And they have the ball at the 22. So another rapidly moving quarter. We'll take a break.
And we're out.
You got plans?
You bet.
50 million Americans struggle with hunger, but we can do something about it.
Excuse me. What's going on? Dinner.
Please join me in helping put food on their tables. Together, we can feed America.
You guys keep going. I'm gonna get the plates. Plates?
Find your local food bank at feedingamerica.org/hunger.
The Lions are faced with a big 3rd down call. They have 4 yards to go for the first down. It is
it's on the 22.
20, right, the 22, thank you. So they have 2 plays to pick up the 4 yards here. But we all agreed during the break that this is a crucial drive for Chelmsford.
Absolutely. We've lost the win now, too.
Yep.
Yes. Wait, I think we've only completed maybe one pass tonight, the touchdown
Just
pass.
a touchdown pass, I believe.
I don't remember another one.
The quarterback catch one for first down in that same drive earlier in the first quarter.
He may have. Somebody did convert. We
Over
did
on the
convert
far
on
side.
the far side. You're absolutely right. Philippon caught
Philippon,
one. Thank
there
you.
we go.
Yep.
I think that was the beginning of the end. He come up a little bit gingerly.
Huge play with Jack in the pistol. Jack keeps it himself, gets outside, has running room. He's inside the 10.
and
right at the
easily
10.
the first down at just about the 10-yard line. First and goal. Let's see where they put the stakes
Just
down.
outside.
So a huge conversion on third down, and it is going to be first and goal at the 10. They've got to go the full 10 yards.
This is the toughest 10 yards to
10
get.
yards in
It's really
football.
got to be, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
That was a nice little play. They ran the GT out of the shotgun.
With the
and
quarterback.
There was enough bodies to hide Jack, and he slipped through the opening.
They come with the same set. Kodamar split wide to the right. Two receivers to the left. Jack's going to keep it again. Drives to the 5-yard line, just short of the 5. It's going to be second and goal. Let's see where they put this football. At the 6, I believe.
Ball kept by number 8, Jack Chelmsford.
So a pickup of 4. Here is coming right at you, folks. Jack cuts inside, so a little seam.
Stopped by number 18, Brian Duffy.
And they put it at the 6. It's second and goal at the 6. 6 yards doesn't seem like much when you're walking, but 2 big steps maybe. But boy, it's a lot when you're trying to move bodies.
When you're down there in the trenches, it is a lot. Absolutely.
They come with Fed as the tailback this time. Jack may be keeping this again. No, he fakes the Fed. Looking for the
Driscoll's
pass.
wide
Driscoll's
open.
wide open and catches it for the touchdown. Del Driscoll, 2 touchdown passes tonight for the Lions. For Jack Campsmith, his 6th of the season. And the Lions are 1 point away from a tie. What do you do here, guys? Go for twice, says Ann. I agree with her. You try to take the lead right now.
That's what they're going to do.
That was a terrific drive by the Lions. They took advantage of a nice Shane Conti return of the kickoff. They're going for 2 points.
The card says if you're behind by 1, you kick.
Well, I would agree with that if the kicking game were a little more solid.
Right.
But they're into the wind, and it's been shaky. Tyrone Fett, the tailback. They fake it. Jack got the corner if he can get there. And he
He's
got
in.
there easily. That could be a flag over there.
No.
They're not going to give it the flag. The Lions have the lead at 14-13 with 9:26 to go. And Jack thinks there should have been a flag, too. And I agree with him. We're going to take a break.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen, petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who take action are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now.
There's the talent right there. Don't try to kid us. It's right there in the nice warm truck with Mr. Tom Peterson, and I think that was
Alyssa.
Was that Alyssa right beside him? I think so. Lexi, sorry. All right.
There she is. Oh, she was behind the fourth quarter sign. We couldn't see her.
There he is. Somebody's got to push all those buttons. Harrison, onside kick, and it's on the ground, and they cover it. Oh boy, we're going to give him great field position.
I got to have to say that Kevin missed that.
Yeah, I think he did too. Yeah, Kevin whiffed almost. Chris Tully caught it, and they will start at the 49-yard line. They don't need any help in terms of distance.
I think they were trying to squib it and keep it
just,
low.
Yeah.
I think you kick it in the air. It's going to hang up in the air so high that you're going to have people around.
Sure.
If the other team doesn't fair catch it, then I think a lot of trouble can happen.
Grant, the ball carrier, big hole, comes across the 45, close to first down yardage.
Ball carrier number 40, Max Grant.
77 is the tackler for the Lions, and that is Joe Rosano, our pregame guest. Second and 1.
Joe Rosano.
Andover needs to turn this over, or I think they're just marching too crisply. Grant again, first down. Not much more, but he did get the first down.
Right at the 40.
Ball handed off to number 40, next.
So they're hammering away at the Lions. Anthony Abruzio on the tackle. 1st and 10 at the 40. One of these drives the Lions have to be able to stop, either against Central or Andover. Got to happen. Perry keeps it, has plenty of room, pulls it under, is going to get to the end zone easily, no flags, touchdown Andover, 3 plays, they're back on top. Doesn't take long.
Problem is Andover is making Chelmsford earn the yardage.
Exactly.
And,
That's right.
We're not. It's tough when you're facing an option team like this.
Andover will no doubt go for 2 here. Just a big run, 40-yard touchdown run by E.J. Perry to put them back on top. But the thing is, guys, we can use up now that 8 minutes on the clock.
Absolutely.
We can score and game will end.
Game over.
So Andover will try for the 2-point conversion here. Trying to put some real distance between themselves and Chelmsford. Perry must have been amazed when he saw all that green turf in front of him when he turned the corner.
Some type of ISO look with the pass option.
Hand off to Grant, and he's in. He converts it. They have 21 now.
Yep.
He was stopped initially, but his size, he is a big guy, 6 foot, 195, and just belted it into the end zone, 21-14. They have forced the Lions, if they want the win now, to go for 2 if they can score. We're going to take a break.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
Andover has just scored to take the lead. They converted a 2-point conversion on a run by Max Grant, following a 40-yard touchdown run by E.J. Perry. And they are on top now by a score of 21-14. The Lions will get the ball with 8 minutes, 35 seconds, and they need to put on an 8-minute drive.
Fenton Rapoli back deep.
Wind at the back of the kicker.
And he will drive this one probably toward the end zone and out of it, and it is out of the end zone. So the kicking game has been a problem for Chelmsford all season long. It has caused us to lose field position and
to give up field
position. Absolutely, Howard.
Yep, I mean we've started on defense with giving 60-yard fields, 65-yard fields.
If there were a statistic that could measure that, we would be so far in the hole. It would not be funny. It's just incredible. So 1st and 10 Chelmsford. They have moved the ball before, and let's hope they can do that again.
We talked about at the beginning of the game and pregame, I think, this is one of those who has the ball last.
Yes.
This is gym class football.
Yeah.
Tyrone Fett is the running back.
This time they didn't shift to that trade.
And they come opposite, and Fett gets outside with, again, good foot running movement.
Ran the GT that time with the offset.
And he picks up 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 2. The Lions have moved the football. In fact, total offense in this game must be fairly close.
The advantage of Tyrone's height, or lack of height, is that he's hiding behind the size of the offensive and defensive lines of both. You know, can't be, he's not seeing him, but he can see where he wants to go.
The other thing, if you go back to the beginning of the game, Philippon was a little hesitant than he has been in the past getting to the hole.
And maybe because he was banged up.
Whoa, there's a pitch.
That's a fumble. And Andover, I think, has it.
Yes,
they
do.
Yep.
That toss is a little high.
Yeah.
just kind of banged off his hands. Yep. Omel Bania with the fumble recovery. And Andover is in great shape field position-wise. And this was not the turnover that I was looking for, obviously.
No.
Was hoping for one that might go the other way. So fumble by Fett, recovery by Bonilla. And the ball is at the 24-yard line. And we have a stoppage here for some reason.
Well, they were
football on the field. Yep.
They were getting the changing footballs. Andover's football coming out and Chelmsford football.
Another high school rule that mystifies me. Toss to the side, completed. Good cutback, eluding Gump, and close to the end zone. The receiver is Zach Walker, a senior, and he takes the ball deep into Chelmsford territory.
Andover going right for the jugular in that one.
Yeah, they sure were.
So that little bubble pass out there, and
Jack just overran it. And finally, Conti making the tackle. Toss to the end zone.
Incomplete.
I guess incomplete, right?
Yeah.
No, incomplete. So they were on the 8-yard line, and they were looking for the TD to
number 8 or 9. It was number 9, I think. Yep.
And that happens to be Chris Nicholas. Second and goal. Handoff. Touchdown. Grant easily in for the touchdown, and they will go for 1 point here, and Andover has responded following the turnover. That's what you can't do. That's what I alluded to in the beginning pregame show. It had to be a perfect football game in order to, a perfect storm to win this one.
Well, it's all about field position, and we've talked about how poor Chelmsford's field position tends to be. And now you're asking an understaffed, for lack of a better term, defensive front to make a big stop like this. And up to this point, I thought Chelmsford's defense was doing a remarkable job.
Ziegenbane is in to attempt the extra point. They may have changed, and they may be going for 2 now, and they are. So they have made an adjustment. They're going to try to put this game at a 15-point deficit. Curry keeps it, tries to stretch it, keeps it, and gets in for 2 points. Lions contained him, but they couldn't catch him, so he has scored the 2-point conversion and puts the Lions in a deficit 29-14, and we're going to take a break.
Up to 40% of businesses never recover after experiencing a major disaster. Make a plan at ready.gov/business.
The goal line, our receivers.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. And once again, Andover will be kicking off to the Lions. This is Duffy, who has a big leg. Duffy booms one, and this looks like Lapoli at the 5. Lapoli to his right with some good running room, and comes up to the 32. Good return by Sal Jr., a freshman. And the Lions will start trailing by 15 with 7 minutes to play. It's not over, but they have to score, I think, rather quickly here.
Well, that's the thing. Get a score, got to get the ball back.
Right.
Most likely an onside kick try, you get the ball back, or stop them if you don't get the onside kick.
Okay, this might mean a little bit more passing exhibition by the Lions here. And they got to get their personnel grouping set. And now I think they do.
Yeah. And having Fett go off the field, passing situation.
Yeah, Joe Levesque is coming to the bottom with Quartermash.
Andover just cover 3.
Looks.
Cover 1.
And throwing it out of bounds, he may get a flag.
Yeah.
He's not out of the box.
Jack was straight back, so that's going to be an illegal pass.
Waved it off. No, they waved it off.
Waved it off. Okay, it did get to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a little bit of a break for the Lions. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
The other thing that you have to be cognitive of is you need a first down too.
Yeah.
You can't turn the ball over on this first part of the series.
Right. It was good defensive pressure, penetration by the Andover line.
While we have a moment, congratulations to Chelmsford High School Marching Band and to Matt Sexauer on a wonderful halftime show. Cold, tough to work with the instruments, but they did a great job, so congratulations to them. Cam Smith looks to keep it himself. Does get outside. We've got a flag that came in, however, and this one probably is coming back. So a good Jack Camp-Smith run is going to be negated by holding. Chop block. Block below the waist. And that's always a dangerous thing, so
but that
rule is a good one.
Yeah, it is a very good one. What happens is someone on the offensive team is engaged in the upper body, normal block, and then someone on the offensive team comes down at the legs. So
like
it's
a double
kind of a
team.
double team, and it's very dangerous. While they're matching us off, I made a promise to my freshman team to give a shout out to them. We're going to play Lawrence tomorrow morning, so I want them to all go to bed early tonight. I know Matt Hooten is a big fan of the show. Matt Hooten's our freshman quarterback. Does a heck of a job, and hopefully he's watching this in his pajamas, and
resting.
Resting,
yes.
Right.
And good luck to them as well. It's 2nd and 25 now for Chelmsford. Once again, in the shadow of their goalpost.
His pajamas and whoopee.
Cam Smith had 3 wide receivers to the right. He drops back. He has a little bit of time. Now he's running out of time.
You've got to find some people to throw to.
He is taken down.
Yeah.
Bonnier again. Omar Bonnier, has had a wonderful second half. He's played very well.
And once again, Brian Duffy is not too far away at the end of that play.
Yep. It's Omel Bonnier,
Well, the Lions is
3rd and a mile.
Yes.
So Andover can just sit back and let the Lions complete the short one and then make the tackle, and Chelmsford will be punting into the wind. It's 5:24, the clock is still ticking. Jack has nothing, tries to run for the first down and gets taken down.
Up to 24.
Yeah. Tackle is done by Terry Norton, a senior, 6'3", 232. It's 4th and 20, and the Lions
I think they're going to go for it.
Look like they're not going to punt it.
No.
And you can bet your life that Andover, if they get the opportunity, they'll stick another one on the board on Chelmsford.
Absolutely.
E.J. Perry, the coach, is not bashful about scoring points against the opposition.
The Lions have called a timeout.
Yeah. And that's probably a nice way of saying that he likes to run it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So there is a timeout by Chelmsford. Chelmsford is going to, if they lose this one, they're going to fall to 4 and 5. We'd like to tell you their next week's opponent, but we can't because of the wisdom of the MIAA. There's many secrets and complexities.
I get a sense that you might be slightly unhappy with what's going on.
Just a little. They haven't asked me, but...
But you told them.
I did tell them.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Well, you should.
We do know it'll be an away game.
It's an away
We're
game.
on the road.
And possibly at either Lexington or Malden. But we're not sure of that.
No, they could have us both play at Cape Cod.
Sure.
Make it a true road trip.
Yep. Because Andover is fortunate enough to play 11 games this season, and they're going to play 5 of them against 2 teams. That's scheduling pretty good. The Lions are going for it on 4th down. It's Cam Smith, gets a block, looks, fires over the middle, and it's intercepted. Looking for Quartermash, and picked off by number 24, Mike Kajoinian.
And all in all, that's probably where they would have been with the punt into this wind.
Yeah, maybe so.
So I could see Bruce Rich's thinking there that if we don't complete it, shame on Andover for not knocking that down.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Not knowing the down and distance.
Yeah, that's a very good point. That ball should have been on. He got blasted for his troubles.
Yes,
too.
he did.
1st and 10, Andover. Handoff with a big hole and going to score on this play, or get it to the 1, excuse me.
Jackie Gillette with a great start.
Yeah, what a great tackle. Jackie never quit on the play at all.
Number 26 is a ball carrier, first time, Jeremy Travellini.
Travellini's a sophomore, and he shot through there like a bullet, got it to the 1. So a 7-6 halftime score is evolved now into a 35-14 football game awaiting the extra point.
Travellini scored again. He got an opportunity to. He brought it all the way down there, gave him the opportunity to score.
We have a penalty on the play, an illegal procedure against Andover. So take the points down off the board. Andover's going to get pushed back to the 6-yard line. The 1st and goal at the 6. And Andover staying with their sophomore quarterback, Perry. And most of their offensive line is still the same. So they want the points. Up to the Lions defense now to see if they can come up with a stop. Grant and Travellini are the backs. Long count.
Perry's been waiting for the umpire to give him the time left.
This is Travellini. He's to the 4. Tackle on a play by Giamper, and I think it was also, I know it was Joe Rosano.
Yeah, and mine's called a timeout.
Yeah. It's trying to conserve a little bit of the clock. It's going to be 2nd and goal at the 6.
I've been quiet. I'm trying to scan the Twitters of Harold the World to see who's going to play next week.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, here we go to the line of scrimmage. Come the Golden Warriors. We're going to see Mr. Perry for 2 more years, folks. Outside wide into the end zone is Travellini for the 6-yard touchdown. So now they have their 35th point of the football game. Travellini, a sophomore, 5'6", and Andover taking advantage once again of the short field and scoring. And they've broken open what was a 14-13 Chelmsford lead with 22 unanswered points.
News from Tewksbury, final 41-6 over Marblehead.
They won the football
game? They won the game, yeah.
Wow.
Excellent job by Tewksbury. Kick by Ziegenbane is perfect. They have now 35-14 Andover. They scored 49 in the first time around. We're going to take a break.
6:36.
Here we go. We're gonna make some juice.
It's gonna be good.
She's excited. A little bit of kale.
Please don't put this on.
I'm putting it all over the line.
It's wet. It needs something. No, it'll go.
Don't break my juicer. Looks good.
You ready to try it?
Come on, baby.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
It's okay.
Okay, all right.
They might surprise you.
Hey, she took another sip. You saw it?
Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
Andover has just scored to take a 36-14 lead over the Lions. As I said, they have scored 23 unanswered points. This is the 62nd game in this series. The Lions do hold a 33-24-2 advantage, but Andover has won the last 3. And pretty convincingly here in the second half tonight. New kicker just kind of swipes it. This is Lapoli, who drops it. Now has to pick it up, and he's at the end zone. And the Lions are going to have horrible field position again. Carver was the kicker. It's covered. The Lions get it maybe to the 7. 1st and 10 with 3:11 to play.
Tackle number 40, Max Grant.
The wheels are starting to fall off here.
I think they have, Howie, absolutely.
I said earlier that the game of football is very emotional, and you know, truly, anytime two teams step on the field, anything can happen. And you see, even within a singular game, the tide of emotion. With the system we have, this game, it just doesn't mean anything. I mean, pride is one thing, and record is another thing. Right. But you know, you try to get up for these things, and I think our kids do a great job doing that. But you know, in the end, there's no real payday.
Well, I think too, Rob, to add to that, I think once a team starts getting down, it's so difficult to come back. It's almost impossible. This is Fett with an excellent run. He has been a bright spot in the second half for the Lions. Done an excellent job. He takes the ball from the 10 to about the 19. It's a gain of about 9. And I think you're almost now, the Lions just need to run the football and get ready for next week.
Absolutely.
Let's not get anybody else banged up, especially the quarterback. Let's just keep doing what you've been doing.
Grace is in here.
Yeah, Gracie is in.
Splitting out
number 2, bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
And it's Fett.
There he goes.
Tyrone may take this one. He's at the 40, the 30, pulling away at the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown, an 83-yard touchdown run by Tyrone Fett, a sophomore, a junior. And where has he been all season long?
What a great run by Tyrone.
Boy, hope we have that one more time. That's the longest offensive play of the season for the Lions.
And then at the conclusion of the play, I happened to catch out of the corner of my eye, Dell Driscoll. He's talking to the official. I think Dell plans to be an official when he grows up or something. He's patted him on the back. And
he's grown up physically. We just got to get him. And he's a great guy. We just got to get him to maybe not converse as often with the referees or something. We're going to go for 2 here. Fed again, the tailback. They fake it to Fett. Jack looks to roll, to run, and
he's in.
Thinks he gets it.
Yeah.
He is in for Jack Campsmith, the 2-point conversion, and he has done that. We'll take a break. He has done that 8 times this year.
Get caught buzzed driving, and you could do some hard time.
Craig, knock it off.
Sorry, Mom. It could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. And that could set you back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
All right, we are back. We being Bruce Bynum, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ann and Ronna, and
We have 2:15 to play. The Lions, no doubt, are looking to attempt an onside kick here. Tyrone Fett, there's a track team guy for you, Rob.
He does run track for us.
Good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Good.
I would imagine he would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Harrison has it pointed right toward the press box.
I'm going to open the window.
Andover obviously is aware of what the Lions are trying to do. He does kick it. It's a good kick. It's in the air, and Chelmsford covers it. The Lions get it.
Yes.
Great job by Kevin Harrison.
I think it's number 19. I think it's Jack Gump.
I thought the Lions had it. We got a little scrum here.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, it is Chelmsford's football.
Yeah.
So give the ball to Mr. Fett one more time.
It's like Andover doesn't know what to do with it.
No.
Maybe that's the way we should start. Is that Gumpy?
Yes, it was Jack Gump.
Maybe Jackie's kind of wobbly too, coming back to the house. No, Jack, you're on defense. Get out of there. There he goes.
Well,
he may need a little assistance.
Yeah. He said, I think I'm going to stick to defense. I don't want to be at the bottom of the pile anymore.
Hope that's not concussion related over there. 2:12. Yeah, we find Tyrone one more time, and we got a football game going on here. He is the tailback. They fake it to him. They're looking to throw. They have the sideline, and it's
intercepted.
Intercepted? Yes.
Yep.
Intercepted by number 23, who is Zach Walker. And just as we thought we might be in great position, they take it away.
We were going to rope-a-dope him like Central did to us.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
wait a minute now. What is he?
Yeah, it's offense.
It's okay. It is an interception.
Yes.
Andover will get the ball at the 49-yard line, their own. And Walker is not a very big individual. He's only 5'6", but he made a nice play on that.
He timed that very well.
Yes, he did.
I saw that develop. It's Chelmsford's ISO pass, one receiver route.
Travellini in the carry.
And Travellini goes off the right side for about 3 yards. Number 41 for the Lions there to make a stop is Joe Vecchione, a freshman. So it's 2nd and 8. The clock is ticking. Nobody wants to stop it. And coming this way again is Travellini. And he's taken down by number 4, Kevin Yu. We're approaching a minute. Did Lions take a timeout? Someone did. It must have been Chelmsford. Yep. So it's 3rd and a yard, and Chelmsford has taken a timeout. So Andover is going to go to 6 and 3. The Lions are going to fall to 4 and 5. And we have 2 games left. We know we're going to play Thanksgiving against Bill Ricker. It will be here. And one in between.
It'll be interesting to see. Bill Ricker started winning, last week. I don't know what they're at now, but
they're 1-7 coming into this game tonight.
They very well could win the next.
They could. The next two or three. They did the same thing last year, Rob, if you recall.
Yeah.
They came in on a 3-game win streak, and the Lions still were able to handle them.
Yeah.
But that should be a pretty decent football game, I would say.
I can't understand why they didn't win anything in the regular season.
I don't either.
They did everything, but
they had talent.
They did. Yeah.
They definitely had talent. Perry to Grant. Grant cuts back and is taken down. A 95 for the Lions is Phil Clemera, a junior. Grant for the first down to the 38-yard line. Chelmsford Telemedia, outstanding job in the cold today. The young men, young ladies, terrific work with the cameras. Alyssa Genero, a tip of the cap because she always makes us look good. And Alyssa, you only have one more home game. We are certainly going to miss you. Great job to Tom, always. Can't say enough about the work he does. This looks like a knee, I would believe, by Mr. Perry to end the football game.
Yeah.
Now, does that count against the quarterback in the stats?
It does.
That's a rush, huh?
Loss of a yard.
Loss of a yard. That's going to be the football game, folks. We won't snap it again. Chelmsford's going to win it by a score of, lose it, by a score of 36-22. Congratulations to Andover. Did we take a timeout?
No, the clock's running.
Oh, it's still running. Yeah, there we go. No timeouts. Mr. Perry is congratulating the officials because he won. Maybe he does that every game. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's doing it tonight. Handshake to the Chelmsford coaching staff. Nice job by the both teams. Thanks to Rana. Thanks to Ann and partners. We have to find out where we go next week. That's all.
Gas up the car.
We'll know by Sunday.
That's right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Stay warm, and hopefully the Lions can bounce back next Friday night.